We've had an awesome weekend, but it is time to get back to work. It's lucky that we've got so many helpers with us. Wayno? Wayno?
Shut up!
Bowden? Bowden? Thought he might be sleeping. Bloody typical, there's work to be done, they've all racked off.
In all seriousness, we had an awesome weekend, so thanks guys for coming over, but we have a lot of work to do, so let's get into picking those orders. So we got 76 going out the door, and Kara's got how many?
33.
So what, 109 parcels to do? What do you got?
These guys, there's another one down there. It's so ridiculous that these sold. So they're Egyptian statues. They sold for like $100 plus post.
Lol. First up, we sold this pair of Dickies men's lightweight green outdoor hiking pants. They're like really weird for Dickies. Dickies usually do like jeans and stuff, but these sold for $59.95. We accepted a lower offer on these. We sold these Kasubi jeans for $38. Small sizing, which hurt them a little bit. So happy to take 38.
Subi.
Nice Santa Fe R.M. Williams belt going up for $79.95. Next up is just a little Quicksilver adjustable trucker. I don't know why it's showing like the old price, not the accepted offer, but this sold for $20 in the end. So really just a low end bread and butter sale, getting it out the door.
Not getting it out the door because, oh my god.
Next up, we also took an offer on this R.M. Williams men's bandolier shirt that sold for $49.95. Next up, we sold this jacket, which we've actually sold 2 times now. We've had this exact same jacket 2 times, and this time it sold for $110. Next up, down in this tub down here, we have this AC/DC men's Highway to Hell t-shirt. It is a newer one, so nothing special, but it did sell for $29.95.
Highway to Hell.
Next up is this 2 Ugly Betty DVD sets. They are new and sealed, which definitely helped them. They sold for $34.95. And we sold a pair of Levi's 501s. These actually sold for $40 plus express post of an extra $4. So happy to get those out the door. Levi's 501s, always a quick sale.
Mwah.
Next up was this set of 5 Cat Stevens CDs, and we sold them for $40.
Old Yusuf coming through.
This brand new CD, which we picked up from an auction in a bulk lot just recently. It is this Weller Quartet, and it sold for $70. I don't know why it's saying the original price, but we did accept an offer on that for $70.
So annoying, eBay.
And another one of these graphic novels out the door. This one sold for $39.95, and it is Watchmen. And another offer that we took was $55 on these Timberland boat shoes. Timberland becoming a tough brand. There's some really good ones out there, but definitely be careful when you pick them up. Don't pay a lot of money for them. Not as good as they used to be, and boat shoes took a long time to sell, so I wouldn't worry about those.
We've got Slinky Dogs going out the door, and we accepted $30. I hoped Slinky would go for more, but they were quite persistent. There's a Wiltshire carving tray sold for $40 plus post, and it's in the box, but it is used.
Did you sell some Wiltshire too?
I did, look. It was everywhere.
It's all fallen out.
This one I listed on Friday and it sold really quickly, and maybe I underpriced it. It is like a set of 46 or something like that, and it sold for $99 plus post.
This Bunnings flannel shirt is pre-owned. It sold for $90. Why did it sell for so much money? I don't know.
Next up, we sold this Bible right here. We only listed this one late last week, and it sold for $79.95.
This art string quartet sold for $76. Little set of Spider-Man comics sold for $40 plus post. Little R.M. Williams leather passport cover, we paid $10 and sold it for $50. Another pair of Subi, and this one's spelled with the T instead of the K, which means it's earlier, and it sold for $40. Love these Spectrum books, and Spectrum at 15 sold for $50. Set of 5 classical CDs sold for $157 plus post. This Ben 10 watch sold for $35.
Elvis plate. To be honest, I don't think this would sell, but it sold very quickly for like $30.
Eric Clapton backless sold for $25 plus post. This mixed bundle of VHS tapes sold for $39.95. So random. Set of random Prima game guides, they sold for $39.95. Power Rangers card readers sold for $40. Ronto Blue Jays cap sold for $35 plus $4 post.
Next up, we sold this men's Dickies logo hooded jumper for $49.95. Here is a very random one. I could not find any comps on these CDs at all, so I just took a shot in the dark and got $199.95. So it's this whole set right here, and they're like ABC recordings, which was why they were so hard to find. So there are all these anthology of Australian music on disc, and there was supposed to be a set of like 31, but we only had 21 here. But $199.95.
This random old Panasonic remote sold for $34.95.
Next up is a board game. This Arkham Horror sold for $80 plus postage. Sorry, 80 free post. And next up we have this Grand Designs DVD set that sold for $60.
Snack break, I'm getting hangry. 3 vintage Tolkien books out the door for $49.95.
And we've got a big hitter here. This Sony cassette deck sold for $399 plus $20 post.
Not a heavy hitter. Star Wars VHS trilogy sold for $29.95. Our Rangers Megazord sold for $59.95. We ended up taking $55 on this belt because they're gonna buy a couple.
Here's a really random one. Check out this sale right here. It's just this metal expanding document box, but it has some really cool stickers on it. And it sold for $70 plus post. And we sold this Paddington Bear set for $35 plus post.
Aww. Vintage telephone sold for $65 plus post. We don't know a lot about these, but the colourful ones and rotary usually do better. Sportiva rock climbing shoes. These sold for $65. This pair of Carhartt sold for $60.
And we got another set of comics that went out of $39.95, and we're looking for $579.
And another one for $49.95. Belts start coming and they don't stop coming. This one sold for $60. Antoine Fats CD set sold for $50, and we just relisted that over the weekend. New pair of G-Star sold for $65. Hey Hey It's Saturday DVD sold for $35. Cloud's Daughters sealed VHS set took a while, but it sold for $42.95. The Corgi delivery truck sold for $25 plus post. Vintage Monopoly sold for $45 plus post. Brad scored this rugby top at a garage sale for $5. It sold for $190. And this Lululemon cap sold for $29. Jake and Garfield, $25 plus post. Believe it or not, this is the shorter Oxford Dictionary. It sold for $175 and we paid $50. It's another one. Mozart sold for $40. This little Mastercraft just a thimbleful shot glass sold for $35. The America's Cup hat sold for $30. And Lakers sold for $29.95 plus post. Beatles for sale was for sale, but now it has sold for $45 plus post. This is my favorite sale. Oh my god! This baby sold for $550 plus post. And we paid $65.
Next up, we got this Sony RDR DVD HDD recorder, which sold for $90 plus $20 postage.
Boonie Army t-shirt, $39.95. Thanks for picking with us, and we will see you on the next one. Ooh! Oh no! I've got him! Oh no, I don't have him!